From your project dashboard against every project, one of the five icons, the furthest one to the right, that little graph icon, is actually your reports to every project. By clicking on the reports icon, it'll take you into a screen, and iShareDocs gives you 5 separate reporting options. Those reports are the Secure Folder Report. The Secure Folder Report represents and will display any and all secure folders and those people you've granted access to those folders. This report is useful if you do put a lot of security on various folders, because different members of your project team, you may or may not want to have access to certain folders. So this is just a way for you to go and check to see which folders have security against them without going through folder by folder in your folder area. Another report is the folder activity report. By opening that report up, you'll see in here, it shows you the activity of downloads and uploads against every folder in the project. In this case, if you notice, there's been one upload of 5 files, and if you click on the number 5, it actually shows you the folders that files were uploaded to and the specific files that were uploaded with the time and a date stamp. This comes in handy whenever there is any question about when and if somebody received something. You can simply go to that folder activity report to see any and all actions, uploads and downloads that take place on any project. The communication report is another useful report in terms of it keeps track of all messaging coming in and out of your project. So notice here, you'll notice that the system administrator in my test project here, there were 3 separate invitations that went out. So you'll see the project, you'll see a time and a date stamp, along with the type of communication. And as I mentioned, it was an invitation. And you'll notice it lists recipients 1 and no response being 1 for all 3 of these. So in essence, anytime you see a no response, or if you click on the recipients, it'll show you who the person was that was supposed to receive it. But basically, you're seeing I sent it to one person and I got no response from that person. So the system actually keeps track of not only the message, but who responded and who didn't. Another very useful report is the Sent Folders report. The Sent Folders will display every person that you actually sent a folder to. It lists, if you did send a folder, the name of the folder sent, the date it was sent, and the time and date it was retrieved. So obviously in my little test project here, there were no folders sent, so you don't see any information here. And like in the other reports, what you see here are really the 5 companies that I've given access to the project, but haven't sent them any folders, so there's nothing to see in this report for this example. Another useful report is the Upload Requests report. You may remember the right-click menu where you can request files from someone on your project team. By doing so, this creates a log so you can track. So if you requested, let's say, a bid from someone, or you're requesting a submittal, or requested them to upload RFIs, you can actually send them that link for them to upload to. But if they haven't responded, you'll notice here there was only one upload request from John Doe, and it was an upload request to the meeting minutes folder. And here is the time and date it was sent out, and notice there's no response. So this sort of keeps tabs on the things that if you've asked somebody to send you something, this will give you a heads up that that has or hasn't happened.